Hey, good morning. It's Friday, January 7th. Thanks so much for being here. A little bit cool again this morning here. Didn't get any snow yesterday, but we are in the upper teens. And for me, at least, that's on the cool side. We're going to continue looking at faith in contrast to what we see around us. And this great chapter in Hebrews talks about people of faith. And the main thing about faith that I think is very easy for us to miss is that faith is about relationships. It's not about a blind faith. It's not like jumping off a wall and hoping somebody catches you. It's not like, oh, I do the right thing, I hope it'll work out. It's not about buying something from God or getting something back, because faith is a gift of God. Faith is tied to relationships. Now, the contrast with faith, the stuff of this world, is tied to the things that faith is not about. Remember, faith is being certain of what we hope for, and we have a confidence of that. It's also being confident of what we do not see. And in our world, especially in the Western culture, modern Western culture, everything is about what I can get my hands on, what I can see. Faith stands in opposition to that. There's three characteristics of things that are not faith. We have faith and non-faith, kind of a logical term there. But things that have to do with faith have to do with relationship with God and people. And Jesus says those are the two greatest commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, all your soul, all your strength. And second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. It's about relationship. What the world is after, what our culture is after, are three things that are not faith. One is the acquisition of stuff, acquiring things, merchandise, merch, as the kids are saying. The second one is life filled with events, doing things, activities, actions. Not that they're wrong necessarily themselves, but they kind of become things that we fill our lives with, constant activities and actions and things. And then the third is the praise and the acquisition of praise of people. So it's the acquisition of merchandise and things and stuff that we're pleased with. It's being involved in events and things, sporting events, musical events, whatever. But we're always doing something, watching movies, doing something. And thirdly, it's getting the praise of people. Those three things are not faith. Because in none of those three things do you receive, in those three things you get what you're after. It's an immediate response. In faith, we're longing for something that we cannot see. We're putting our hope in something we can't see. And we're certain of it. Why? Because we have a relationship with God. That's what we see here in Hebrews 11. We've been reading about it. It says, these folks, talking about Abraham, but really all of them, they were longing for a better country, a heavenly country. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he's prepared a city for them. They didn't have it yet. Abraham didn't have it yet. All the three patriarchs, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, when they died, they all referenced the certainty of God's faithfulness. They trusted in God. They didn't let the acquisition of stuff, the continual activities of life and events, and the praise of people be the thing that guided them. Remember, Jesus said in John 2 that he wasn't interested in the praise of men because he knew what was in the heart of men. And it's a dark heart. Faith is connected to relationship. And that's the theme we've been talking about here. That's the theme that we have to grasp. Because so much of our energy is bound up in acquiring things, in being involved in events, maybe even good events. But yet we keep going from one event to the other, or we long for the next event to come, to have purpose. Or we long for the praise of people, someone to tell us we're great or to appreciate us. Not that that's wrong either, but they can't be the ultimate thing. Faith has to do with relationship, which transcends where we are now. It's what gives meaning and purpose to life. It's what allows us to sacrifice, what many would call sacrifice, because we know we're investing in things that are connected to eternity. We're investing in relationships is the stuff of life. Folks who are really good at what they do, it's a relational thing for them. It's more than just the doing. They love it. Well, take that to the next plane of being involved with God. If we're looking at God to give us stuff, to give us activities to fill our lives, and to give us praise right here so we feel good about ourselves, that's a bitter faith. But if we're looking to have a relationship with God who knows me, who cares for me, who understands all that's wrong with me, who I'm not afraid to ask to search me and to know me, to love me, to care for me, to change me, that's the relationship of faith. And that's the relationship of hope that we have. Stark contrast. Hanging on to those things that we can't see because we're certain of them, as opposed to living life for merchandise, stuff, constant events, and the praise of people. Faith is a much better road, because it is indeed the road of hope. Thanks so much for being here this morning. Not sure about the video this afternoon. Might not have to wait till tomorrow morning. If it comes, you'll see it. But I just give you a heads up. Again, thanks for being here. Check us out, everydaytalk247.com. Haven't subscribed, hit post notifications. Love the comments and feedback. Great to be with you each day. Lord bless you this day as you walk on this journey of hope filled with faith. Lord willing, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.